With 82 wins and 13 majors, Mickey Wright is considered to be the Tiger Woods of women's golf. In fact, from 1961 to 1964, she won an average of 11 times per year. Her golf swing was so powerful that she routinely drove it farther than many male pros of the era. Here she is knocking one out there over 310 yards. In fact, Ben Hogan even stated that her swing was the best that he had ever seen. Now that's high praise. So what can the average golfer learn from watching Mickey swing? Well, right after this, I've got 3 simple tips that will help you hit longer and straighter drives. Stay tuned. The first idea to consider when watching Mickey Wright swing, especially with the driver here, is how she puts it in the slot, what I call the forearm slot. So let's draw a line there. It's a little bit blurry, but let's draw a line up where I think the shaft would be right here. And you can see that it is lined up at this point with the trail or the right forearm. So it's dropped into a pretty shallow position. Well, many golfers out there are in a much steeper position at this point, sometimes even above the shoulder coming down with the shaft. So once you can get it close to that yellow line or slot it on the forearm coming in, it's going to ensure that you can hit from the inside and probably hit upwards on the ball at impact as well. So not only will attacking from the yellow line yield more distance, but also it will help you square the club face much more easily than if you were swinging down on the red line. Now, a second idea I want you to consider while you watch these full speed swings of Mickey is how aggressively and freely she snapped her wrists. You can see watching these that she left nothing back. She was freewheeling and snapping the wrists extremely aggressively, which is what a lot of golfers just simply don't do. They don't use their wrists nearly as much as they could during the downswing, and that's really costing them a lot of distance. Now watch this face-on view of Mickey as she swings through the ball. What you're going to see here is a ton of extension, not only at the top of the swing, but also in the follow-through. It's really amazing at how extended her right arm gets and how long it stays extended as it kind of whips past her ear. Now, most golfers who are suffering from poor distance simply do not take the club back on this wide of an arc, nor do they follow through on this wide of an arc either. Most of the students I have who struggle for distance tend to cut the arc off, both narrow and short. A wider arc gives the handle of the club more time and distance to accelerate the club head. And so if you want higher club head speed, then you really want to start working on this idea. Now, what's great about these 3 ideas is you can work on them all together because they flow one into the next. So you're going to slot it like you see here. Then you're going to snap it through the impact zone aggressively and freely, and then you're going to extend it. Extend that right arm out into space and up over your shoulder as wide as you can. Practice those 3 ideas, and there's no question I think some of you out there are going to pick up a ton of distance. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I'm Steve, and as usual, I'll either see you in the next video or I'll see you longer and straighter down the fairway. Everybody take good care.